welcome to another live stream. Today is the 1K special. Originally, I was going to do this as just a Bluequit Live, stream, but that ended up not working. So, might end up just doing a video on that, because, yeah, it's gonna be a lot better. A lot of people are gonna probably be like, "Oh yeah, you're not gonna show any of your Isas or your puppets." Yeah, I'm not going to, but there's gonna be a couple of surprises in this live stream. But also a perfect live stream to celebrate 1K subscribers. Uh, Also we're gonna just talk about the supplies I have for my senior project. Oh God. I got some rocks. And I'm gonna have y'all try to guess what this might end up being a project about. So we got the rocks. I am going to have to figure out how to open this. But we got rocks here. Which I love rocks. So I'm just gonna kind of let y'all guess what this project is going to be. Oh God. We got some crafting foam. Not like the sturdy kind. There's gonna be some cardboard underneath. Oh, hello. The live stream just started, so you're kind of lucky. And then we got some moss. We got lots of moss. We got like a lot of types of mosses. And then we got some more moss. Definitely, it would be kind of nice to just kind of see what y'all can guess what I'm going to be building pretty soon. I'll be probably building this pretty soon. It's just like some Spanish moss here. Oh God. And we got more Spanish moss, kind of like a darker green. It's actually not going to be a fish tank. Nice guess, but that's not what it's gonna be. I'll give you a hint. It's something to do with foxes in the wild. I'll give you that little hint. Because it's a project about foxes. I think people probably could get a better idea at that point. Oh God, we got a lot of got some brown paint here. Kind of like some dirt brown. So it's something that's in the nature. Definitely not a fish tank. I do not. You would have to get, that would be like a lot of flexi glass. Honestly, what it's going to be a fox den. That's going to be big enough for one of my Isas to fit inside. But we got some brown. Just gonna kind of show each brown. We got milk brown. We got brown oxide. We got chestnut brown. So we got all that. Of course, we gotta have the hot glue gun. Well, you know, what's a project without a hot glue gun? I mean, I don't have the cardboard yet, but we got some mushrooms here. The red kind. They're supposed to look real, right? I really do like my mushrooms. Yeah, that is true. I do agree with you. But I'm gonna go ahead and, because y'all could probably barely see these mushrooms in the box. They kind of look real. They actually look very real. Just kind of gonna dump them out here so y'all can see them. So we got some mushrooms. Lots of mushrooms. And don't worry, these are not real. I can tell they're like probably. I can't really tell what they're made out of, but they're not real. They're just They're made to look real though. Because yeah, I'm gonna be using these on my project for my senior project, and I will be doing a lot more on this project. I don't have all the supplies yet, unfortunately. So I'm not gonna be able to, like, get to constructing it, but we got, the mushrooms, here. We got a bunch of mushrooms. We gotta have the mushrooms. So yeah, we got the mushrooms. We got all these supplies for my big project. Project, a really, really long essay about foxes. I have to, like, gather information and stuff, and yeah. One little mushroom did not make it out. But I actually kind of like how they got these little, mushroom pieces, which actually this would mean that, I would have to glue these in such a way where they kind of just sit like this. Just a lot of mushrooms. I love mushrooms. I know there's another YouTuber on here that absolutely loves mushrooms. I know that. And I'm gonna tell you that is not the reason why I love mushrooms. I really like them. I think they're adorable. I mean, yeah, you have to write an essay. You have to do, like, a lot because, I mean, I guess they're trying to prepare you for, the future, but I don't really know how all this is supposed to prepare me for my future. I mean, besides, maybe one, get into rescuing foxes, but that's kind of about it. So yeah, we got all the mushrooms, and we're gonna kind of just put everything back in the bag because it's just kind of like, I had to, like, show the supplies for y'all because I feel like people are going to be interested in seeing what I have to make this project and make it realistic. I mean, now we got these little red mushrooms. I know they look kind of cartoony, but it'll give that mixture of, like, realistic and cartoony at the same time. So we just kind of got mushrooms. We got and trust me, they're all fake mushrooms. They're not just like some kind of thing. But yeah, we just got a lot of like different colored browns, which I'm gonna be doing a lot of painting for my big senior project, so it's going to be a lot, but I will be doing more on it, like taking videos of, like, the process, and it might be a series, it might not, but it just makes sense to just kind of let y'all kind of, see how this little fox den ends up looking, and I'm probably gonna end up keeping it, so it'll just be kind of like this little decoration that's gonna be for forever part of my room. So yeah. And it's just, I kind of want to do some stuff, but I didn't want, like, bore y'all out. Like, oh yeah, that's boring. But we got lots of moss. I have this moss right here. Originally I was gonna use it for dragon puppets. It did not end up working as well. Although I might, now that I might end up using, but yeah, this moss is actually for my grandma, for, like, my birthday. I might end up using some of it if there's still some left over for a puppet, but yeah. Of course, there's gonna be some rocks left over, so, I'm gonna have fun with that. And, hang on, let me just get this stuff back in here. But yeah, we got the Spanish moss, which actually is supposed to resemble grass. It's going to resemble grass, but because this is, like, more like dried grass to, like, this color grass. It's just it gives this really interesting color, true green, and then natural. This is technically probably fake moss, because I don't know, but it looks like fake moss. So, I don't know. But yeah, I just figured y'all just be interested seeing some of, like, the supplies. And, I mean, it's just, I don't want y'all to be like, oh yeah, and that also means this upcoming month, the video amount is probably going to decline or not be any at all, because I have to get this project done by a certain time, and yeah, I have to basically get it done pretty soon. So, and I have to have it constructed and everything. Um, we got these little rocks, that are supposed to resemble real rocks. A really heavy box of rocks. Um, One thing about me is I do really do like rocks. It's also kind of obvious. I absolutely love foxes, and it's just I had to do some showcase because I feel like people are just gonna be like, wow, what are they doing? Why are they not, making as much content as they have been doing, kind of thing. And I just felt like it would be fair for people to at least know what's coming. But yeah, we got this. It's a really thin, um, crafting foam, so it's and I'm not gonna be. Most of it's gonna be used for the project. The project is going to include a lot of cardboard because it's gonna give it like, yeah. But it's definitely not supposed to be a forest. But that was actually a pretty good guess, I will say. So it just makes sense. I just kind of figured just doing a little bit more, uh, some different stuff. Because I mean, all my supplies came today, which is pretty good. So I should be. I figured the crafting foam is gonna give that soft, almost dirt-like look because I want something smooth for like the top, and that's kind of what that is. So this whole beginning of this live stream is just me talking about what I'm going to end up doing this next few weeks of this month. Um, I mean, of course, we have to have the hot glue gun to put this all together. Because, it's gonna be really hard at a certain time, and that also means that I probably will barely have any time to do YouTube or write. Which is kind of a shame because I feel like school just takes a lot of my time away that I would like to have. But, the good thing is, I just have to get it done. And, yeah. Of course, we got the painting. We got another painting over here. One of these days, I will actually hang this back up. It fell over. I have to get it flattened and stuff, so. But, yeah. We ended up doing all the bead strings, for this week. So tomorrow, all those puppets will be shown, but, today, as we've been doing all week, we just show them as we go. I'm just showing one puppet for this live stream, which is, this is going to be actually a 30-minute live stream, so, not kind of rare for people to understand. I mean, people are probably like, no, I don't want to do 30 minutes. Honestly, I had a really long day today, and honestly, it was a very busy day. I mean, I wouldn't say busy, but, I've been doing a lot of doing TV and, hung out with my mom some and kind of thing, so, I'm not gonna go on any more detail than that, because then it just gets into my mom's personal life, because, yeah, this YouTube channel, because that's my YouTube channel, so, yeah. So yeah, we got the speed string, and then, because that color scheme I just showed, it has already been made into a puppet. Behold, the final bead string puppet, which means coming up is going to be, and I will actually be able to, surprise y'all with a color scheme that, isn't in a bead string, but yeah. This is kind of a really interesting puppet. I really try to incorporate these 6 colors into it without missing a color. And I'm gonna be honest, it is really hard to do 6 colors, on a puppet. And it's... But, it also gives it more detail, as y'all can obviously tell. It's It's a lot of detail. Definitely, it is absolutely amazing. Y'all can really see like all the colors that's been incorporated. There's like gold, orange, then some red, and we got some black and white. Because yeah, that person from last week, they wanted those colors, and I kind of put them into a puppet because that's what I do. But since we are at 1K, there is gonna be a little bit extra to per se the bead string series. Eventually it probably will change into something else that I can never run out of, and it's eventually. But for now, I still have enough beads to keep me going for this series, unless I just end up getting more beads for the bead strings. But yeah, I just kind of figured I'd show all of these and kind of just really hope y'all understand. Honestly, this also another thing I've been busy doing is I've been busy editing my novel. Now I just have chapters 6 and 7 to and please don't start with that dang meme. But I have those 2 chapters to do now on my novel, so which is that's pretty good. Then we also have, and then that's kind of that novel's, so it's almost there. 7's gonna take the longest to edit for my novel, so but where I am almost there, so I'm almost to a point where I can start writing chapter 8, but I don't know when that's gonna be. But chapter 8, luckily, I won't have to do this whole editing process. I'll do it beforehand. So that means it's going to take longer to be published onto Inkspired. Chapter 8, that is. I mean, the novel itself is not going to be published anytime soon, because it's a lot of editing that has to be done, and yeah. But this is probably going to be the only puppet that's going to be shown today. This is not a puppet-heavy live stream. As far as my little Fox Den project, size-wise, it's gonna be big enough to fit this little guy right here. Or honestly, I might end up doing this one because this one looks more realistic. I don't know yet. That's gonna have to be a decision that I'm gonna have to make. But right now, I'm going to use this one right here for my project, and yeah, this is gonna be for me. Use this plush for my Fox Den project. So yay. So that's basically I've been watching Stranger Things lately, season 5. So that's kind of why I also been less online on YouTube lately. But I'm pretty sure people enjoy it more. I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably honestly, if you want to know what types of sounds a fox makes, because that song is actually really not realistic. You can actually go to Save a Fox, and they have videos featuring foxes, and you can actually learn the real sounds of a fox. So yes, so yay. As my project, the sizing is gonna be big enough for this little fox blush. Yeah. And yeah, it's a project that I have to do for school, so in order to graduate, because I'm graduating this year, so that's pretty good. I was originally going to actually end up doing a booklet live today, but it did not end up working well. Like, it wouldn't, to do it properly. It would have to be an app or something, and yeah, I would. So, and because booklet doesn't have an app, and I don't have a computer, that's not really a reality right now. But yeah, this one's the newest, and tomorrow all the new bead string puppets will be shown. So for the reveal, this is the color scheme that I've been talking about for like a surprise. So like for anybody who actually ends up joining this live stream, they get to actually see the surprise early, which is black, red, and white, and that's the color scheme that I'm gonna do pretty soon. And which I'm actually going to not use. I'm probably gonna try to do more marker with this color scheme because yeah, I feel like I've used a lot of color paper, and yeah, color paper. I mean, I've used a lot of color paper. That's definitely for sure. And yeah, but if y'all are wondering why there hasn't been as much content today, I've been actually really busy most of the day. I mean, I actually worked one of my chapters in my novel, chapter 5. I've been working on that chapter almost basically for like an hour or two. I watched a movie with my mom, and it's just been, and plus it's my break. I mean, not like my break from YouTube, but my break from school. So it's like I'm trying to like kind of just do my own thing for this break, but I really can't wait into Christmas break, so I can have 2 weeks, which means 2 weeks of live streams that I'm gonna have to plan out, and that's gonna be hard because I may not even end up doing live streams every day like I wanted to, but yeah, I had ideas for this break, and it's just, yeah. So yay, I'm hoping y'all are excited to see this color scheme, black, red, and white. Now the puppet is going to be a complete surprise, of course. But, yeah, and I still need to fix all my puppets in the puppet fixing pile. And then we kinda got this random art. Obviously, I am an artist. Honestly, kind of like the thing that I end up wanting to do is, honestly, I want to be a writer. But I also mostly want to be like a YouTuber. But I wouldn't say like a pure YouTuber because that's gonna be like a side job because yeah, YouTube is gonna be more of like for donations and stuff. So, but I mean, mainly I want to like do art commissions, like where people get to choose their what they want and kind of thing. But what I'm going to be doing for art commissions wise is probably not going to be revealed for a while now on this channel. But as far as that goes, I also kind of want to do like merch for my novels, but also this YouTube channel. So that would also mean maybe some, like, for example, maybe there might be, stickers and stuff of like puppets, which that's what I would rather do with my puppets is like take pictures of them and then send them to somebody who want like to like get stickers of them and then like make little sticker packs for people to take. That's kind of like my idea, but that's just a idea. Because, yeah, I've been thinking about that, because, obviously, I can't do the games I play, because, yeah, that, in a way, that's plagiarism, and I refuse to, and even though they're just games, I mean, there might be, there's probably gonna be more merch in the novel-wise, and, like, like, mainly just random stuff that maybe like random stickers to say, I like Blox Fruits, like kind of like that kind of stuff. But obviously, I can't, because most of those games they have their own merch, and yeah, that would not be a good idea for me to make my own version. So, and yeah, I kind of figured I'd just kind of go ahead and just kind of show different things during this live stream that's only like 30 minutes. And it just feels, different to just kind of be able to like really talk to y'all and stuff like that. And because I kind of just want to do more on this channel. But yeah, eventually I will, but as of right now, there's, what y'all see on my channel is what y'all see on my channel. I mean, it's not, but I will be honest, once I get a computer, there'll be more games I'll have access to be able to actually record, and then, there'll be more types of live streams, and hopefully eventually I'll get into a better, internet space, so, my live streams aren't, blurry, because nobody wants to watch a gameplay live stream and the stream's just blurry. They're just, honestly, it's not really that good to just have a blurry screen while you're watching a random gameplay live stream, because then you could barely understand what's going on. The only thing you hear is the YouTuber talking. You don't really. So, as of right now, because I'm in a spot that, that has bad internet, unfortunately right now I can't, but, I'm hoping eventually I will be able to get to the point, or at least have like an internet box or something where I can actually be able to do, my, more into live streams. I can actually do live streams daily, but, what I have ideas on is what I have ideas on, and this week I tried to do every day I have break, because I really do enjoy doing live streams, but it also helps channel when I go live. So to my surprise, maybe it's just something on your end. It might be on my end, I don't know. I'd have to figure that out later. But, on my end, it's not lagging, so... the best thing you can do is probably, set your phone and stuff. That's the best thing you can do right now. Yeah, this is actually one of, the coolest from this week's set of, Beat String Dragons, so... this one turned out pretty good. Oh, that's an interesting quote, Lauren. And then, obviously, this is definitely an interesting puppet. But yeah, I'm just trying to do more than just, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna show this, and then I'm gonna, because there's not really much I can show in this live stream, it's going to be a shorter one. That's what I'm saying. What if I can ever get in a better internet space, or just get into more crafts and be able to actually better record and stuff like that. Eventually I might get a camera on my forehead so I can actually do crafts, and y'all be able to see me doing the crafts, but right now, I don't have that choice. I just have a phone. I don't have any of extra tools like other YouTubers do. Okay, bye, Silly Snoop plays Roblox. Good thing is, the live stream's gonna end pretty soon, so... you didn't really miss much. You're just kind of missing the last 2 minutes, mainly. But yeah, I know I didn't really talk much about myself. I'm mainly just talking about what I want to do in the future, but obviously I love foxes. That's why I kind of called this live stream that, because I kind of just talking about random stuff. That's more about myself. Honestly, I read a lot too. I have not been able to read lately. I need to get back to reading. I really do. I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow. Haven't had much time to read because, between season 5 of Stranger Things coming out, between that, season 5, between Stranger Things season 5 coming out, having to edit my novel, that's been giving me a lot less time to read, and I probably should get back to reading, and hopefully I'll be able to do that tomorrow. I mean, I had a busy day today, which is why it took it took a little bit more later before y'all started actually seeing videos from me. And yeah, and I bet it's kind of nice to just kind of celebrate the 1K special with me. And it's just, but as of right now, basically the 1K special at this point is this upcoming dragon puppet. I'm not gonna say what it looks like. I'm not gonna spoil it because I'm gonna try to make it as good as possible for a 1K special. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not as good as other people can be, but I mean, I guess you can say, I guess my style is pretty cool. I mean, I can't really compare myself to others. I say that all the time, don't compare yourself to others. But yeah, this is the best y'all gonna get for a puppet from me. Just a lot of, like, pieces, and I really like to work with color paper. I've always been that way. And a lot of people are like, why don't you use cardboard? Because, honestly, I've learned how to use paper in a way where it's sturdy. And the thing is honestly, I'm gonna be honest here, but in my opinion, paper puppets are a lot easier to fix than cardboard puppets, even though I've never actually made a cardboard puppet. But, I feel like cardboard puppets are more expensive because you have to constantly buy paint, and a lot of that. But yeah, pretty soon y'all will be seeing a lot more going on this channel, and there might be less dragon puppets, less kind of what y'all know this channel as I make that project. That's why I didn't want to like leave you out of what I'm doing. So I figured, okay, well, as I make the Fox Den project, I will actually show like how I'm making it, how, like, as I put it together, and that way, there's still videos coming onto this channel. Here's the thing, they'll be in the shorts section, because, there'll probably be short little clips coming, here and there. There'll probably be a lot more updates, so, definitely, read my community posts. There's not really many people who read my community posts, unfortunately, but I know a lot of people are like, oh, I want to learn more about you. There's certain things I can talk about here, and then there's certain things I can't. But I will be honest, honestly, my favorite color is blue. Obviously, my favorite show is Stranger Things, but if you're here and you're under 14, don't watch the show. I'm just gonna say that now, but then, but also, honestly, another thing about me is I'm mildly cross-eyed, but not enough where it's obvious. Obviously I read. I mean, y'all know some other things about me, like I make puppets, I do the bead strings, I do live streams. I'm a YouTuber, like, everybody kind of knows that, but yeah, having my favorite color is blue. There's not really much I can talk about here because I didn't really plan this all out, but yeah. Anyways, let's read the top fans. Looks like there's only 5 today. Patrick, School Noon over is at number 1. Silly Snoot plays Roblox is at number 2. Lauren 70245 is at number 3. 633 Matt is at number 4. Dennis, Balance is 1 is at number 5. Anyways, that's top fans. So, anyways, Harmony Blazinski, over and out. Goodbye. Hope y'all enjoyed the live stream. Ugh.